Today we are here to honor the newest inductees into the Hollywood Rock Walk. They got a well-deserved reputation for causing chaos and mayhem at every gig they were ever kicked out of. And in just a moment, you're going to meet the Germs.
When I drove by and heard Shutdown from our record, coming out of Guitar Center, that was weird enough for me, and then it just kept getting weirder, and then there was Kim Fowley, and then there's Dave Grohl, and there's all these people. Well, that's kind of normal for Pat, but it's weird.
Whereas the Germs were pioneers of the Los Angeles punk music scene that formed in the late 1970s and consisted of Darby Crash, Pat Smear, Lorna Doom, and Don Bowles.
We were almost instantly one of the older bands too, weren't we? By 1980.
We were the youngest band, then we were the oldest band.
It was weird. It just took a couple of years.
Be it resolved that the mayor of the city of Los Angeles and the city council, by adoption of this resolution, congratulate the Germs for their influential contributions as musical talents and commend them for their induction in Hollywood's Rock of Fame.
It didn't become this thing like it became later. Every band was completely different, and what we called punk rock then, nobody would. Today, no one says "Go-Go" is punk rock, Devo punk rock, Scream is punk rock, but
back
it
then
was all punk rock back then, and we'd all be on the same
Harry
bill.
Ubu was punk rock. There's all these disparate things were punk rock.
And that was kind of what was so cool about a punk show, was you didn't know what you were going to see. Now you go to a punk show, it's like, all right, it goes to black leather jackets and bar chords, and then blah blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome guitarist Pat Smear, bassist Lorna Doom, and drummer Don Bowles. The Germs.
We kind of had to invent it, and I think what we were doing was a little more like really crazy, heavy, progressive glam. It was like more out of the Runaways and Bowie. It was very, very Spiders from Mars and Runaways.
Well, hi. I guess we are the Germs, such as it is, and thank you so very much for this most surreal of things.
I bought my first guitar at Guitar Center.
Hey, I'm Shane West. This is Noah Segan, and we're currently starring in What We Do Is Secret.
Shane does what the singer of the Germs is supposed to do, and he does a perfect job of it.
At first he was playing, when he first started out, he was nervous and he was playing Darby.
But now he's
his own
himself
thing.
more.
He just does his own thing.
But he's the singer of the Germs, which molded Darby too.
Yeah.
And Shane has really, truly become a lot of those things that
Darby,
you would be
the singer of
compelled
the
to
Germs
be.
year one, was not the same guy as Darby, the singer of the Germs year two, who was not the same guy as Darby.
Right,
the singer of the
completely
Germs year
different person.
three.
Got television, got supervision.
It happened on a whim. We played a rap party for fun, and it was a lot of fun. The reaction was great, and we decided to do kind of like a secret show at the Echo with the Adolescents, and that was pretty successful, and a full-on riot, beer bottle riot, started at that one, and then we moved on to the Olympic Auditorium with Suicidal Tendencies and Beer and Flipper, and that was insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Germs.